Well, good morning. I am in Gerton, North Carolina today to do the Strawberry Gap Trail. It's actually a trail that's on private property and maintained by a conservation group in the area. And the drive up here was definitely interesting. You go up the side of a mountain and there have been a lot of mudslides and washouts, it looked like, on that mountain from Helene. So it's a testament to all the crews that have been working so hard in this area that road was open for me to get up here today. It is a balmy, somewhere in the 40s. I want to say it's like 42, 43 this morning, with a little bit of a breeze. So I do have my fleece with me, but decided I'm probably going to get pretty warm pretty fast hiking here. There's a great parking area at the trailhead if you guys are interested in doing this. It's like 10:30 and I think I'm the 5th person here. I did give myself permission to sleep in this morning after a long week at work, but I'm really excited to be out on trail and sharing it with you guys. So since this trail runs through private land and next to private land, it's really nice that they have these trail markers out. So that way you're not accidentally trespassing on someone's land, and yet you can still enjoy the beauties of the trail. So as you guys know, it's been about 3 months since Hurricane Helene came through the Asheville area, and you can still see evidence of it literally everywhere. There's definitely a huge slide area right here beside the trail, but also it has a great view from it. So there's always a silver lining, even in the midst of all of this destruction. Okay, weird, gross hiking story. I just stepped off trail to pee because I have to do a lot because there's a baby on top of my bladder. And when I came back down from where I peed, I looked down. There was some very suspiciously colored brown stuff on my shoe that made me really think somebody may not have buried their treasure in the spot where I just peed. And I think I stepped in it, and I'm very disturbed by this. Please, guys, bury your treasure when you're on trail. Otherwise, some poor other person has to wonder if they have your poop on their shoe. Sawyer's definitely had to do a lot of work through here. What a view. Okay, here is your baby update for the week, guys. He's doing great. He's been moving a lot more. Starting to feel him kicking and flipping and stretching inside me, which is kind of a weird feeling, but it's also really cool. And he's pretty active when I'm active and not as active when I'm not as active. So apparently he's backwards from what babies are normally doing. But the challenge for this week has been, I have a bit of a cold, so you can't really take anything for a cold when you're pregnant. So everything's just been happening a little slower and has made me a little more tired this week. Probably shouldn't be out hiking in 40-degree weather, but I just couldn't resist with how beautiful the day was. And so far so good, just taking it a little slower than normal. This is going to be about a 5.5 mile out and back hike, if All Trails is correct, which, you know, that's All Trails. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably going to go home and crawl into bed for a nap when I get home. But that's all part of giving your body that's doing the work for two a little bit of grace while it's working hard and you're working hard. we made it to the Blue Ridge Pastures, which is pretty much the end point of the Strawberry Gap Trail, and it was so beautiful. Look at these views. It's a really fun hike up. Should be a really easy hike down. It's gorgeous up here, and the trail was really well maintained. Definitely recommend you guys give this one a try. Alright, so I'm pretty much back at the parking area. It was 5.3 mile out and back hike, and it was a super good time. I feel so mentally refreshed, and I couldn't stop smiling the entire hike down, which I know is a really weird thing to say, but I had a blast. And it's warmed up a little bit, probably in the 50s now, but definitely would hike this trail again. It has gorgeous views, it's really well maintained, and I had fun. Thanks for coming with me, guys. As always, be safe out there and happy trails. See you next time.